Yesterday, we considered the idea that the love of Jesus, for the love of Jesus to be shown in its completeness, darkness needed to think that it had won. And so that inevitably leads into the journey through nothingness that we embark on today. Nothingness, because that is what it must have felt like, that nothing good was ever going to happen again. There would have been an emptiness of the soul, certainly for those who had been closest to Jesus. They would not have wanted to be like the rest of the nation in celebrating the Passover. So, nothing. But then we turn to Jesus. Like we see in the reading for today from Mark 15:42 to 47. Jesus' journey through nothingness begins with his death, continues through his burial, and so from a physical point of view, there was that period of nothingness. However, we assume that because of what Jesus said to one of those crucified with him in Luke chapter 23 verses 40 to 43, that there had been a glorious reunion with the Father in paradise. Jesus would have known that he had done everything that had been asked of him by the Father, and so he was waiting to come through the nothingness, waiting to fulfill the promises that he had made to the disciples, even if they themselves had forgotten them and were living in this state of emptiness. Yesterday, like many of you will have done, we watched the streaming on Facebook of the Good Friday worship that took place at William Booth College, and they concluded with a song that I've been thinking about all week, as it reminded us when I was talking about yesterday, when it said that Jesus was born to die on the cross. The song is, of course, When Jesus Looked O'er Galilee, one of my favourites. Let me share with you the words of the first three verses. When Jesus looked o'er Galilee, so blue and calm and fair, upon her bosom could he see a cross reflected there. When sunrise dyed the lovely deeps, and sparkled in his hair, oh, did the light rays seem to say a crown of thorns he'll wear? When in the hush of eventide, cool waters touched his feet, was it a hymn of Calvary's road he heard the waves repeat? Yes, the words of the song talk about how Jesus might have felt during his life, knowing that what was to come. But in paradise, if this is not too irreverent to ask, would he have been sure to come through the journey through nothingness, with words similar to those of the final verse ringing in his ears? But when the winds triumphantly swept from the open plain, the Master surely heard the song, the Lord shall live again. If he did, then the journey through nothingness will have been completed. First for him, then for those closest to him, and finally for the world, including you and me.